Good old Mississippi. It's everything I remember it being from every other movie that takes place in Mississippi. The Help. So The Help stars Emma Stone and it takes place in Mississippi, a place made famous by Mark Twain and blatant racism. And Emma Stone, she's a writer and she's not like the other, uppity chicks of Mississippi. Namely Bryce Dallas Howard, which is funny because you think to yourself, the Battle of the Gwen Stacys. Emma Stone sees how housemaids are treated down there and Emma Stone's like, this is bullshit. They don't get treated like people. And it's totally true. I mean, they get paid like $100 a month to cook and clean after white people, which sucks because, we're really sloppy people. We're messy, we're needy. I would never take that job, like ever in a million years. And it's not just one of those work sucks kind of scenarios. They're actually abused. They're mentally abused, they're belittled, they have to use different bathrooms. So you're like, I like the depiction of the 60s better in X-Men First Class. And no one ever does anything about it or says anything about it because it's actually illegal to print anything that says white people and black people are actually equals. And so Emma Stone's like, you know what? Their story should be published and told. I'm gonna write about them so people know. After all, as a wise man once said, we must all make the choice between what is right and what is easy. Albus Dumbledore. And probably a few other people who were actually real. It's gonna make her a lot of enemies, yeah, but it's gonna make her a few friends too. Now, I really like this movie. I didn't think I would because I heard the movie was just about like some chick who writes about other chicks and I was like, I'm not gonna relate to this movie at all. But it's really not an accurate description of the movie. I like this movie because of what I hate, and I hate apathy. I hate it when people just sit by and just watch shitty things happen to people. Just take action. People don't take action as much as you think they probably should. So Emma Stone's like, you know what? I'm gonna be the person that takes action. And I like that. Immediately I'm like, all right, I'm into this movie. It's a well-written movie. It's a well-acted movie. The characters I really like too. Because one of the housemaids that Emma Stone befriends, she's really nice. She's really quiet. She's the first one that's kind of like, all right, I'll tell you my story as long as you never tell anyone I told you. It is Mississippi in the 60s. That's not exactly paradise. And the other one Emma Stone befriends, she is the one, she'll tell you how it is. And she can't keep her mouth shut, so she usually gets fired. I liked her. She was awesome. Now, although you can't say this movie's bad at all, because you can't. You can say it is very long. When I was watching this movie, I was like, this is like the kind of movie that high school teachers force their high school students to watch, so high school students call that time nap time. It's a character-based literary period piece. It's not going to appeal to everybody. However, I think those people in time, like when they're in their 20s and whatnot, they'll appreciate this movie. When they actually have to think about real world kind of shit. It's funny because I didn't think the movie was too long for what it was. I can't think of a part in the movie where I'm like, oh, that clearly dragged on. They should have just cut that out. So apparently 2 hours and 20 minutes is what the movie needs to be. It doesn't change the fact that it's a 2 hour and 20 minute drama. And if you're in high school and your teacher forces you to watch this and you actually don't sleep through the class, you'll actually like it. So I will say it's a good time. No alcohol required. I laughed. I got attached to the characters. I didn't cry. Kind of wanted to though. It's touching in parts. I ain't apologizing. So since I have an insane amount of ADD, I'm not going to jump up to the opportunity to watch a 2.5 hour drama like every day. But I watched it today and I'm glad I did. So are you going to see The Help? Have you seen The Help? Comment below. Let me know what you thought about it. It's going to be all chick comments at that point. Because guys, if you didn't know what The Help was, don't worry. I didn't until like 48 hours ago. In any case, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.